Learning algebra can be hard. Let's make it easier. When we talk about the words equivalence or equation, what we mean is that two expressions are equal. For example, in this equation, the expression 2 plus 3 is equal to the expression 5. We can make other statements of equivalence. A equals A. This is called an identity. This is actually a fundamental rule of algebra. How about this? If A equals 2 and B equals 2, then A equals B. This is called the transitive property. And we know this is true because the equivalence of values makes them interchangeable. So we can actually start with the identity 2 equals 2, and then replace the left-hand side with A and the right-hand side with B, since those values are the same. This allows us to reach our end relationship. Finally, when we have an equation, such as x equals 3, we are actually allowed to alter the expressions, as long as we make the same change to both sides of the equation. This allows the equation to remain balanced. For example, we can add 2 to both sides to get x plus 2 equals 5. Or we can multiply both sides by 3 to get 3x equals 9. These rules are very powerful and can let us do some pretty important stuff when we are solving algebra problems. For example, let's say 4x plus 7 equals 15. How do we figure out what x is equal to? Well, we can alter the expression on the left-hand side to make it look more simple. That 7 is just hanging around, so let's take it away by subtracting a 7. We can do this if we balance the other side of the equation. How do we get rid of the 4? We would divide that side by 4, which we can do if we balance the other side of the equation. We end up with the equation x equals 2, and we can say that this equation is now solved. We can even go back to double check if our math is right. If x equals 2 is true, then the original equation, 4x plus 7 equals 15, should be correct if we replace x with 2. Sure enough, we end up with 15 equals 15. We can be confident that in this problem, x equals 2. Always remember to keep your equations balanced and look for expressions that are equal to each other in your math problems. Check out my other algebra videos for more explanations, tips, and tricks, and please comment below if you have specific algebra topics you would like to see a video of, or if something doesn't make sense. And of course, thank you for watching.